Hey, what's up guys? So we're going to be doing a deck profile for the Ninja Mist Valleys, and it is a pretty good deck to be honest. If you do go first and you can get out Mist Valley, Apex Avian, and have the field spell, I feel like you are in a pretty good position to win against a lot of the meta right now. But it just doesn't have as good consistency as a deck like Rescue Rabbit, and that's kind of why there's stuff like Upstart Goblins to kind of add the consistency. That's why there's triple terraforming. And it just really helps thin the deck, and then your dualities just become much better. You don't really need to special summon first turn because you're most likely going to set up for your ninja play. And the thing is, when you go for your ninja play, usually players are scared because they don't want to summon their monster because they're afraid of that you'll have the ninja art of super transformation, and then you'll just get rid of their monster anyways. The problem with this deck is drawing this card, so you don't want to draw this card. So if you want to run something like, I don't know, Magical Mallet, you can try that. That would also kind of help with consistency issues. But what I like about this deck though is not only is it kind of like a Herald deck that negates, like I don't really like that aspect of like Herald, but it allows you to still have lots of cards in your hand. Like Herald, you obviously have to discard. With this, you're just bouncing the cards back. So what you can do with that is when it's on your turn and your opponent activates something, you just negate and you bounce back this card right here, and then you just activate the card once again. And that is what's kind of interesting with the deck, and it really allows you to just kind of like negate everything your opponent does. But I don't like that type of deck where it just negates whatever your opponent does. I mean, it's not fun for your opponent, and it's not that fun for you because if you don't get your playoff, you basically lose, and if you do, you win, and it's not like they get to even like play. It's kind of unfair, if you get what I'm saying. But anyways, let's get started with the deck profile finally. So 1 BLS because it's Blackluster Soldier, and you play this card over here, which is light, and you also play 1 Veiler. I wish I had more room, but I wanted to have stuff to try to protect myself with and try to keep this guy alive here, because sometimes when you negate, they will summon a like tour guide, and then it is unfortunate because they can just go for Acid Golem and run over the Apex Avian. You could bounce back Apex Avian as well. Like sometimes you could do that, but this card's awful in your hand. It does literally nothing because you use basically this card come. I guess you could tribute for him, but realistically that's not going to happen. Too easy because it only special summons from the hand or deck. So it unfortunately doesn't special summon from the graveyard. So once it dies, you can't really get it back. So it's not as bad as you would think when you draw it, but like it's mostly bad just because you don't have another draw. Like I know with Stardust Assault mode, it's awful when you draw it, especially if you're not playing like Assault Teleport. But it's just because being able to have it from the hand, it makes it a little bit better. But I still don't like to draw this card because it's almost useless in the hand. I'd rather just have it in the deck. Next up, we're playing Birdman, just because you can bounce things back. Plus, if you have any wins, it boosts it up. And I just kind of like this card. I feel like it's a pretty good card, especially with Hanzo. If you already have this card on the field, you can just kind of get more pluses with Hanzo. It just works. I think it's pretty good. Next up, if you are playing something like Upstart Golden Ninja and you activate its effect and it gets Veilered, you can just bounce it back to your hand and you can have it later. I don't know. I just really think Birdman is a pretty good card. Next up, we're playing two of this Mist Valley Apex Avian. It's kind of like what runs the deck and what kind of makes it good. But I don't think I'd ever play 3 because this card's awful. I don't really like drawing it at all. Next up, 2 Mist Valley Falcons. I was going to try playing Big Bang Shot and stuff like Fiendish Chains. I thought that would be okay as well, but I don't know. I'm kind of over-testing the deck. I feel like the deck, it does what I want it to do, and I don't really have much fun with it, so I don't want to try to make the deck really good. But by all means, if you guys have any suggestions for this deck, just put it in the comment section below, and then other people can perhaps check it out. I might just make another deck profile, but I think I'm kind of overplaying the deck because it's not very fun. Because once you have your setup, people just quit. Next up, we're playing 3 Hanzo. He's the best card. When you activate Reinforce the Army, go for this card because he goes plus. He gets to add this card to your hand, and that's essentially what you need to do. First turn, you need to either have Hanzo or Upstart Gold Ninja, and then this card, and then the field spell, or Terraforming to add the field spell. The field spell is actually pretty good because it lets you special summon Mist Valley Falcon, and that allows you to negate even more, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, it's just kind of like a lockdown deck. Next up, we're playing Sangan, the Tour Guide Engine, because it's Tour Guide and it's pretty good. Also, your Sangan targets are basically Veiler, Birdman, and then 3 Upstart Gold Ninja, as well as Tour Guide. Next up, we're playing 3 of the field spells, Heavy, MST. You'll notice there's no Dark Hole, just because I really wanted to just be able to protect this card over here. You could probably take out a bottomless or maybe an upstart if you wish to run Dark Hole. I mean, Dark Hole is a great card, but it just comes down to you have to protect this card, because a lot of times what happens is I'll negate whatever they do, and then they'll summon Tour Guide, because, you know, who wouldn't be playing Tour Guide? Tour Guide is an awesome card. Yeah, you'll end up, you know, like, Bottomless is just so much better, whereas Dark Hole, I guess, you would already have lost your Mist Valley Apex Avian, and, like, you need that card. You could probably take out Birdman for it, too. It's just, personally, I just kind of threw this deck together, and I was like, I don't really need Dark Hole, I just kind of want to protect my card as much as I possibly can. But you can Reborn this card, which is really good, if you do happen to have Reborn. Next up, I think we were at Duality, and no explanation for that. You just want to get Hanzo. Hanzo is important, or you add this card if you have Upstart Golden Ninja. Next up, playing Reinforce the Army, searches out these two over here. Terraforming just to deck thin, as well as this is important because I wish there was other Mist Valley cards, like, you know, like another continuous. There is two field spells, but I feel like this one's just better. Next up, 3 Upstart just to help with consistency issues. And then 2 Bottomless just to try to protect, because majority of the time, again, it's just that they force the negate, and then they go for Tour Guide, and then Bottomless just really helps out, because most of the time they will make Acid Golem, because this card is so problematic for them. I know you can return this to your hand to negate Tour Guide's effect, but then you don't have an Avian on the field, and that ruins the point of the deck. Next up, 3 Ninjutsu Art of Transformations. You can try running Super Transformations, but, like, Super Transformation can't get out Winged Beast. Super Transformation gets out, like, the dragons and other things. Then we're playing the 3 Slum Brigade. As far as your extra deck, you realistically don't need anything except for the things that are, like, what Tour Guide makes. I mean, obviously, you might as well just throw in everything. This card's awesome, by the way. Really good against Zenmaines and other things. But pretty much, you'll just need... Like, Zenmaines is really good. Like, I don't mind just going first turn Zenmaines and then just waiting to set up. And then once I get my Avian, it just really doesn't matter what they have. Everything is standard, I'd say. You just need just 3 Tour Guide, like, I'd say, like, these 3. So Zenmaines, Levier, and number 17 are, like, the main cards you really need as far as the extra deck, because basically what you do is you get out this card, and then you protect it, and, like, think of, like, a 6 Samurai player. Like, that's basically what this deck is, kind of, like, 6 Samurais, except for this thing can negate effects, too. It negates spells, traps, and effects, and it's pretty good. With 2700 attack, just a little bit stronger. I don't think Icarus attack would be something you could play in this deck, because why would you tribute this card? You have to keep this card in the field, because that's what gives you the win condition. But this is also Winged Beast, so maybe it could work with that. I do like this card because it gets rid of Thunder King, and I don't really like Thunder King because Thunder King stops Hanzo, and this just runs over Thunder King. And also Tour Guide basically can get rid of Thunder King as well. But yeah, so this has been the deck profile, and a lot of you guys wanted it, so here it is. But keep in mind, I would say, like, it is a good deck. As long as you get to go first and your play goes off, you pretty much win. It's almost like playing 6 Sams when they were, like, really good, and you can get, like, first turn double Shien. Like, that was pretty good. It was, like, whenever you have, like, Reborn, it's pretty ridiculous with some of the stuff that you can do in 6 hands with, like, Reborn and, like, Gateway. Yeah. But, yeah, this has been the deck profile, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys upload any duels with this, you can tag it as a video response, and I'll accept the video response, especially against Dino Rabbit, because I think it's funny to watch this against Dino Rabbits, because you just negate their Dino Rabbit, and you're like, take that, I'm negating you now. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.